you doing, guys? I'm Sean.
Hi everybody, I'm Lynn. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day today.
Absolutely magical day. Guys, listen, today's video is going to be the part of our series on saging, on cleansing, using sacred herb to not only cleanse yourself, but also to cleanse other people. And of course, this one here is going to be on how to cleanse your home. Now, technically, if you're not already aware of the other videos we've done, it is important, to treat any sacred plant or sacred herb that you'd be using with respect, because it has a spirit, just the way we all have, anything living has. If you're not familiar with that, please check the link out down below and go ahead and do it, because it'll benefit you, but it's a very sacred plant and we just want to make sure that you are aware of that, Now, we have already saged ourselves and cleansed ourselves. The video with the link down below will show you how to do that if you're not aware of it. This one here, as I said, is just going to be about cleansing your home. Now, we're going to be using California white sage, Salvia apiana, and just in case you are the type of person who doesn't go over and to check the video, I would just like to touch briefly on why we feel that you have to honour the plant, because it is a sacred plant. Now, although it is attributed to the indigenous people of the Americas, it's widespread now that more of us are using California white sage, but we're not really tapping into the fact that it is a sacred plant. And when the Native American peoples were using and are using the plant, they offer up a prayer of thanks, and not only the plant, to the Creator, that the plant has actually gifted itself to the person to help along with the cleansing or the healing ceremony, depending on what herb or what sacred plant it is. So when you take a piece of sage or any plant or herb in your hand, it's always good to actually acknowledge its spirit that it came to you. So you would actually, contact whoever you believe in, whatever God or goddess, creator that you believe in, and you're just thanking the plant for coming into your vibration, coming into your life, and actually offering up a prayer of thanks for this next stage of its journey. And you just do whatever way you want to do it. We'll go into more detail in the other video. This sage bundle here, it's a wonderful gift, isn't it?
Oh, from our friends Michelle and Chris, thank you so much for the sage bundles. They are wonderful. We cannot thank you enough, so send you loads of love for that to you both.
These are actually being collected in the sacred traditional way of the Native American peoples by our friends in America, and they've gathered up and they've gifted over some bundles, and this is one of them. It's just totally touched, and it's so when you're getting your plant or your sage, your sacred plant, sacred herb, why it's also good to actually honour it, because you don't know how it's been gathered. Most of us have to purchase them in shops and things like that. We don't know how they've been gathered, so therefore you're offering up a prayer to the spirit of the plant for thanks. So this is what you'll be doing here. So we have already cleansed ourselves before we've actually done this video, so we won't do it. We're just going to go straight into cleansing your home, your room. It's important that if you happen to be obviously female, and there's a possibility that you could be pregnant, or if you know that you're being pregnant, don't be using Californian white sage, just for safety, for precautions, because it can be, it's also attributed to causing miscarriage, of the baby. So in small doses, it should be okay, but just for safety aspect, don't be in a room with sage or any other real herb, because that you're inhaling it, and of course then the baby's taking it in through the system, so you're better off not doing it if you're female or pregnant, okay? So what you'd be doing is you would open up the window, slight jar. What this is going to do is going to let the negative energy out. Sage, as you may or may not know, it's a cleanser. It's got both a negative and a positive energy, masculine and feminine. And what we are doing is you're going to be cleansing. So you've cleansed yourself, you've took away all the negativity off yourself, then you've cleansed the person who'd be with you. Then you're going to be moving into the room, and it's all about intention. So when you're actually doing it, constantly your attention is, okay, you want to cleanse any negative. And you might have had an argument in the room, you might have had people who's come into the house or into your home or into your place of work, and they've been kind of negative energy, and you just want to cleanse it. And it's also good to just do it on a regular basis, just like having a shower, I suppose. If you don't have a shower, you're going to start smelling, you're going to start taking on a lot of odour. Cleansing your home is the exact same, cleansing your office, because it takes on negative energy, just like equivalent to dirt and filth. And what you want to do is cleanse it, and that's where the sage is going to be doing. So let's go, let's get this home nice and cleansed. Basically what I'm going to do here is all about intention. What I would say is to make sure that you have a receptacle. In this case, I have a abalone shell. And don't be worrying about being so accurate. It's all about intention. This sage has already started drifting up and is starting to reach the different places. You may or may not want to use a feather. You may want to just use your hand and you're letting it whiff. I find a feather is far easier because whenever you're fanning it, it's actually going to the places where you want it to be going. So you'll be starting to move around the room. What I would say is make sure that you've definitely got the cylinder here, because you can actually hit this, the fan could hit embers, and the hot embers could go over, land on a carpet, land on a piece of furniture. You walk out of the room, lo and behold, then a fire starts. So be very, very careful of that. So okay, when you're starting now, so you're going to be moving into, start off the corner. Any corner you particularly want. If you wanted to, you'd be actually going in a clockwise position. So you'd be actually starting, if you can, just on the left hand side and then gradually moving around the right hand side of the room. It's good to get into a bit of a routine, that way you know that you're covering all sections of the room. Starting off in the corner, you'll be bringing that sage down to the bottom. You know, you could use a feather or not. Now basically what I'm doing is all about intention. Bringing that sage up, even the plant. And the sage will go where it's meant to be going. You're taking it on up into the corner, around the legs. It's all about intention. You can imagine that you're like a disinfectant. You're cleansing all that negative energy, all that's on out. Once again, you're moving round, moving up. And the pictures, crystals, up the top, and the sage will get to where it's meant to be going. And you just keep moving around in the clockwise position. It's very important to the handles of the door, because obviously if there's anybody who's coming in with a negative energy, it's all about intention. It's all really just turning the negative into the positive. Give it a good cleanse. Door frame. Moving around. Okay guys, once again, this is where you have to really be very, very careful. Your sofa, your chairs, you know, we do every part of the home. Do you know what I mean? And this is why you have to be careful in this section. You can choose not to. Technically you can stand away from it and just let the smoke, let the sage get at it from here. If you really wanted to, you get a wee bit closer and just genuinely, I would say not to, if you're using a feather, not to wave over the top of the sage bundle and the thing, because ashes will fly and it'll land on your thing. So I would actually recommend you to step away from your sofa or your chair. Gently, the sage will reach any negative energy anyway. Already you can see it's probably like a music set, everybody's saying, a smoke machine going, which is why it's important to have the window open also. And basically the smoke will get there. So what you could do is, if you wanted to, go like that, and just your intention. And you're waving all that negative energy, because people coming into your home, even yourself, you could be sitting there and you could be creating a lot of negative energy, and it's getting soaked up with the material. Turn the cushions around, hold the cushions even over the top of the sage. Just make sure that it's in some sort of receptacle that's not going to drop the hot ashes around the place. Way too dangerous, because sadly people have actually went out of their home leaving hot sage burning, and God knows what could happen in the home. So just always safety in mind every time. Okay guys, Even the music system that you've got in your home, or the television, we don't own a television, but if you had a television, you know, give it a sage as well, because of the negative energy that's radiating from it. And same as the music system, if you happen to be listening to the radio, all that junk news will be coming out of your speakers, maybe the radio station playing, you know, music is really not your taste, like Elvis Presley, you know. But what you would do is actually just same thing again. You'd be cleansing it. All the negative energy, every single thing can be cleansed. Everything should be sage, your curtains, things like that, the plants. Because if you can just imagine that negative energy, you know, we can't see it, but we can certainly feel it. When you walk into the room and there's something about it that you just say to yourself, what's going on in here? Somebody leaves the room and then the person says, oh, you missed, there was a big argument in here just before you came in. It's almost, you can feel that energy. Sadly, you can't see negative energy. Some people have got the gift, can see it. Most can only feel the energy. So really what you're looking for is to cleanse everything you can. Open the curtains, give the curtains a good cleanse down, both with the sage and also obviously cleaning. So that's you. Okay, when you're cleansing anything, with the crystals, even the crystals that have been sitting up soaking the energy, you'll be giving them a wee bit of a cleanse, the plants. Down here. All that lovely energy. And you see why it's so much easier with the feather. Come in here, love. These are some of Lynn's cuttings. Monkey puzzle tree seeds.
Monkey puzzle trees. I've been planting some seeds and so far so good.
Okay guys, if you happen to have a bookcase in your living room, or in your room that you're cleansing, your bedroom or wherever, you know, give that a good go as well. And basically you just want to cleanse in all section of it. You could take the books out if you wanted to, hold the books, individual books over. You pick up a book, sometimes it can be quite heavy, not necessarily in weight. There's just something about it that just doesn't feel right. Flick open the pages over the top of the sage, cleansing any negative energy if you happen to get it. So that's just cleansing the bookcase. I don't know if you can see us or not.
Or the mist.
Guys, here you go. Obviously you can see yourself. The room is nice. Sage, it's like a foggy day.
Smells wonderful.
So we'll keep us pretty quick. You don't want to be staying in this sort of environment with so much sage in it. The window's already been opened. So basically what we'd have done now, rather than talking to the camera, we'd have closed the doors in the room, left the room, and let everything settle down. So as I say, tell you, that's the sage, and it's entirely up to you what way you do it. Intention is offer your prayers, offer your thanks to the sage, and then start working in a clockwise position around each room that you're in. And if you're cleansing your whole house, get into the system of working in a clockwise position. Start with one room, then the next room, then the next room, and the next room, and the next room, and then that's your whole home done, rather than just jumping sporadically between one and the other. There you go guys, hope you enjoyed this video. It's going to be a series and there's going to be more to come. So if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this channel. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook. And if you like meditation or you want to check out our other channels, Dreaming of Avalon Meditation, the links are all down below.
Absolutely. So sending you loads of love and loads of happiness as always from Ireland. And until our next video, bye.
See you later guys. Thanks for watching.